nervous to go from never swimming internationally to swimming in Tokyo. It's really amazing.
You're gonna get the best of the best all around the world to meet in one location. I am so excited just to be able to put on the GBR kit.
My name's Charlotte, I'm 15 and I'm a swimmer. I did swimming lessons from a very young age and I think I really enjoyed it. It's an individual sport and that's easier as a deaf person than a team sport, which, you know, you've got to communicate with your teammates. When I found swimming, I found that I loved it because I could be myself, I could be an individual, but I do enjoy the freedom of being in the pool. So these are my medals and some of my trophies in here. These medals are probably from about the last 3-4 years. And there's a lot of other medals and trophies downstairs that I have from when I was younger.
OK, Charlotte, it's time. Just make sure you tighten up that streamline. Yeah, them eyes up.
Swimming is a race against the clock. That's the ultimate goal, to PB, like, constantly. I have a lot of siblings, so I'm very competitive, even though I might take it a step too far sometimes. I swam the time for the short course 200 back world record, but unfortunately it didn't get registered. Hopefully next time I swim it, I'll break it again and then I can have it registered. But it was quite special because I think that it gives me hope for Tokyo.
Just got an email here of the schedule of events.
So they've sent an email telling me which events that I'll be doing in Tokyo and obviously telling me that there'll be finals with them as well if I get in them. Last year when I went to the Deaf Swimming Gala, they had a group of us and they said, you know, you guys are potentially going to be selected, so be prepared. And then they said definitely you've got a place in Tokyo. So that was really amazing when I got that email, yeah. Who else has donated?
Well, you're up to £935 now, which is amazing.
We don't get fully funded like the Olympics, you know. We have to do the fundraising ourselves and, you know, get sponsors and donors. So we have a GoFundMe page, a lot of us deaf athletes do, to try and fundraise for it.
So I think we should write a thank you to all the people that have recently donated. So
because it's actually 9,500 miles as the crow flies from London to Tokyo. In the summer, I'm going to swim 9.5k and hopefully raise some more money. My mum has been a big part of the journey. She's actually been like head of the fundraising. She's been heading that up. We call her my agent. Both my parents are like a large part of it because I don't think I'd be where I am without either of them. Not even just as an athlete, as a person as well. I'm really looking forward to the experience because I've never swam internationally, and to go from never swimming internationally to swimming in Tokyo, it's really amazing. I would say I'm quite nervous, but Henry, who's on my team, he's gone before as a young athlete, so knowing he's done it before makes it feel a bit less frightening because he'll be able to help me and we'll all be there together and we're all supporting each other with whatever, you know, we need.
Hello, how are you?
He's obviously the best person possible to go through it with, and it's nice knowing that I've got him and everyone else by my side. How is your training going?
Training's going really well. Last week I was really sore, I was finished.
Yeah.
I congratulated my gym coach for completely finishing me because I'm known to get through everything.
Yeah.
But this week I feel really good.
Yeah.
No, hopefully that continues.
Yeah.
But what about you?
No, it's going good. We're still training for like nationals, but always Tokyo's always being filled up. Like you say, it's exhausting, but
Yeah,
you can't do much about it.
that's the job. So,
Exactly, yeah. At the moment I train 7 times a week. Sometimes it's in the morning, and I quite like that because it's like it gets out of the way. Other days of the week I swim in the evening, and then Saturday I don't swim, but usually I'll go in the gym. But it's quite a bit packed schedule, but yeah. How did you get on in Turkey in 2017?
Yeah, Turkey was great. I was 13 years old at the time. I missed out being the youngest member of the whole Deaflympics by one person. Obviously, you're very excited going to Tokyo, so what do you want to get out of it?
I don't want to be too confident, but hopefully I'll make finals and then, you know, maybe even get on the podium. That would be really amazing.
I think you can definitely do it. I definitely would be very happy if you did that.
Oh, thank you. Hello, would you like to come in?
So I was the baby of the team. And I swam for the GB team. I was only 14 at the time.
I'm 15, so I was similar to your age when you were first went.
Yes, and I can really imagine how you're going to feel going to Japan. You must be really excited.
I know it was a different era for you, but what was it like being a 14-year-old at the Deaflympics?
I felt proud to be involved with the GB team. It's like a dream come true. And obviously you go hoping to bring the medals home. But I just really enjoyed representing GB.
Yeah.
When I started working, I found it really difficult to continue with the swimming training particularly, so I changed to play badminton. It's not something I expected, and I ended up representing GB with the badminton team, so that was a wonderful experience to represent them with the badminton team. And that's continued. So I've been to the Deaflympics in total 7 times.
Wow.
So overall, I've got 6 medals. So I got 1 medal for swimming and 5 medals for badminton.
Wow.
So I've got some photos of my time and some newspaper clippings. Would you like to see them?
Yes, please, yeah.
Please don't laugh when I show you them. This is when I was 14.
Oh yeah, wow.
This was the swimming team for the IM medley.
Oh wow.
So this was the LA Games in 1985.
Wow.
So the reason I'm in these clippings, well, a lot of the time was actually to ask for sponsors.
Oh yeah. Mm. My mum, she put me in a newspaper articles to try and help raise awareness as well. Have you got any tips and advice for me for when I go to Tokyo?
You'll be fine. It's okay to be nervous, but at the same time, it's going to be a wonderful experience for you. You might have a bad day when you're there, it doesn't matter. We'll all be here to support you. Just go for it, that's the important thing. Just go and enjoy it, and just do your best.
Thank you.
And bring a medal home.
I'd love to.
My name's Oliver, I'm 28, and I'm going to be representing Great Britain for cycling. I would say sports has been a big fundamental part of who I am as a person, whether it's social, racing, freedom. I have been cycling pretty much from my childhood, but on and off. When lockdown happened, I probably spent quite a fair bit of time cycling around, roughly 300 to 400 kilometres per week. Meeting up with people on the UK Deaf Sports cycling team, it was very clear that I actually have the performance level to compete for the Deaflympics in cycling. So welcome to some of my medal collection here. So these are probably my favourites that I've collected over the years. So this one here was when I won the Mini Great South Run back in 2004. So I was actually only 7 years old, and somehow I won the race, which I still to this day don't understand how. And then these two are actually races that I won this year for my age group. And then I've got a few medals which are representing triathlon, cycling and running. My sporting career, it has actually been quite a rocky journey. I'm extremely proud to be a deaf individual, but there's always been some barriers. The world isn't built for any kind of disabilities, and we have to adapt ourselves the extra mile to make sure we fit in. And you start learning things that works for you and what doesn't work for you. But I'm grateful for my deafness because I genuinely believe that is what caused me to be able to do this, being a serious, committed person into sports. So with time trialling and road cycling, the golden rule is to be as aerodynamic as possible. And yeah, speed is key, making sure you can push power comfortably. Let's just say you can push a certain pace and you're doing really well, but if I'm upright, it's not as quick as if I'm going to be down on my drops. So yeah, aerodynamic is key, and you can spend hours and hours adjusting the tiniest thing just to make sure you save a certain amount of speed. My helmet is quite fit to my head, so unfortunately I can't squeeze the processor between my head and the helmet, and without my processor I hear absolutely nothing. I'm going 40 kilometers per hour down a road, but it's just silent. I've noticed that my other senses do sort of enhance. So the road to Tokyo, it is extremely hard work. I sometimes say I don't have a social life just because I'm spending way too much time training. I am so excited, and just to be able to put on the GBR kit. You're gonna get the best of the best all around the world to meet in one location and compete, but then just knowing that there's a field of other people like me, I just think that's just amazing. After events, we all just hang out together and just communicate, and that's me making new friends, and hopefully when I go to those countries, I can be like, yo, do you want to go for a bike ride together? Because that has happened before. Hello, nice to meet you. Do you want to come upstairs? Thank you. What kept you motivated prior to the Deaflympics?
Before we went to the Deaflympics, we had to attend training camps every month. They were held around the country, and we'd train together, get to know each other, support each other, know the tactics that we were going to use. And we helped each other. That was good to prepare before we left. We also competed against hearing teams, semi-professional teams, to make sure that we were on a par with them. Also, when it came close to the games in Australia, we went a week early to a different place, a quiet area, where we did a 1-week training camp to get used to their weather, to know what it was like. We had to wake up early to train and then train again in the afternoon. And that's how we did it. That really helped us to win.
As I've never competed in the Deaflympic Games, what was the atmosphere around it all?
That game, the final, the atmosphere was completely incredible. The fans were full of Great Britain supporters. Deaf friends were there to support me. And when we won, it was so emotional. It was completely overwhelming. I was so happy. I saw the fans coming. They gave us hugs. Yeah, I was crying. It was very emotional. Also, the best thing ever, because we won the gold in the final, the next day was my 21st birthday. And that was the best birthday present I've received, a gold medal. So I bought something that I want to show you. Have a look. That's my gold medal that I won in Australia in Melbourne 2005.
Can I touch it?
Of course, go ahead.
That is so cool. Thank you so much for showing me that.
So this is your aim for Tokyo, okay?
Yep, it will be.
Believe in yourself. You can do it. Aim for that gold, work hard, and fingers crossed you will achieve it.